International Affair with Boss Lady on the Cut Channel Dash Radio. Here with Bodega Bamz, whose single is El Rey, out now. Tam Boys.
You heard?
Okay, so I'm Boss Lady. Now, speaking of ladies, you just said earlier in the show that you are quite that ladies love cool bodega. Has the love increased? Have you always gotten chicks like that, Bams?
I asked my mom the other day, right? It's crazy you asked this. I'm like, yo, mom, man, like, yo, I don't understand. Was I ugly before, man? Why I get so much woman now, man? She told me, like, nah, you look the same. It's just your confidence is up. You know what I mean? So I feel like with the music and just success, like just success in general, when you become successful, your confidence gets up. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a thin line. It could be cocky, you know what I mean? But I'm just confident. Like, I'm never cocky. So I feel like the women, they see that and they love that. You know what I mean? I keep it a buck. So that attracts them.
Are you single right now?
Absolutely, like $1.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
Feel
Lord.
me?
So what kind of women do you like?
I love strong women, man. I love strong individuals, man. I love powerful women, prideful women. I love women that can hold a conversation. You know what I mean? I love women who smell good. You know what I mean? Like, and definitely gotta be beautiful.
Okay. All right.
And very fashion sense too.
Very fashion sense.
Yeah, you gotta be very stylish, swaggy.
That's so interesting that you said you're getting more girls than ever. Like, how are girls approaching you right now?
Well, most of the girls approach me. The first thing they tell me is I'm not a groupie. And
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man.
That's how they say it.
Yeah,
Like,
it just get annoying because I look at them like, yo, listen, man, like, if you gonna talk to me, like, don't look at me as Bodega Bamz, man. Like, I know what a groupie is. I've been on tour, so I know the difference between a groupie and a girl.
and you're a man. Like, you can tell.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
you've had
Like,
experiences with women
that's
before.
the first thing they say, but I know why they say it. They say it so that I don't look at them a certain way. But they don't understand that when they telling me that, I'm looking at them just like a groupie. Right when they say that. So that's the first thing they say, man. It's all the time.
It's funny they say as a woman, like, if you have to demand respect, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You don't deserve it. Like, you should naturally demand respect in your demeanor.
Like I said, like I like women who's confident. So the fact that you would come up to me and tell me you're not a groupie, you're not showing that you're confident.
No,
in
you're
yourself.
second guessing yourself.
So
Would you date a fan?
yeah, I would date a fan. You know what I'm saying? But there's different kind of fans. Like there's a movie called Almost Famous, right? And I love the movie because there's a
We're
difference.
such movie heads. But
There's a difference between groupies and band-aids.
Yeah.
She explains it she explains in the movie that a band-aid is a person who will love the artist. A groupie is a person who just love the name and the flashy lights.
Yeah.
So if I was to get with a fan, it would have to be a person who actually wants to get to know me.
And who respects your music and what you stand for.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly.
All right, ladies, there you go. Bodega Bamz is single. All types? You like Ray Sherman? You got all types?
Nah,
no
man.
types?
Nah. It doesn't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Race, creed, color. I love them all, man. I love beautiful women.
Okay. Well, you know what? Speaking of race, just to sort of flip it to another subject, I moved to Harlem almost 8 years ago. Like I said, I'm on the east side, just on top of Spanish Harlem. But I'm in Spanish Harlem every day. I go for my little walk through Spanish Harlem every day. There is no other place in the world like Spanish Harlem,
Facts.
right?
Nah, there isn't.
How would you describe the vibe of Spanish Harlem?
The vibe in Spanish Harlem is just very cultural. Like, first of all, compared to Harlem, Spanish Harlem is extremely small.
It's like its own world too, within another
exactly,
world.
but it's like separated so much from regular Harlem. And then like I really didn't appreciate Spanish Harlem in New York until I got out of New York and I got on the road and I hit all different kind of states in the United States of America. Then it makes you really see the difference of why New York is New York and why Spanish Harlem and whatever borough you from is really one of one.
Is unique, absolutely.
But Spanish Harlem, yeah, the culture's amazing, man. Like, they got bakeries there for 50 years. The food been there for 50 years. Like,
there's little Italian pockets in it. Like, there's all different history.
Like,
there's
a bakery over there on 116th Street between 3rd and Lexington, and it's been there since I was been a child. So, you know what I mean? And the sandwiches they make over there, you can't get those sandwiches nowhere else, and it's because of that machine that they have there. They don't sell that machine no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that flattener, whatever that shit is, that flattener, like they don't got that shit no more. So it's like
that's not
like
not chopped cheese in that machine.
Nah, that shit chopped cheese is overrated. We done did that. You know what I'm saying? Like we done tossed that over here. You know what I mean? That sandwich over there is like I said.
Are you proud of me? I've picked up some things in my
fire.
8 years. I know some things. I know some things. Another thing that I picked up. You're Puerto Rican and Dominican, and I guess it kind of shocked me in the beginning when I moved there and I saw Spanish guys say the N word
Mm.
frequently,
Mm-hmm.
like almost more than African American guys say the N word.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, and you may be able to explain this more, you kind of have to live in that environment to understand
Right.
it.
I mean, honestly, like I say that word a lot. You know what I mean? And I told myself I don't want to say that word that much, not because it's racist, but because like I feel like I'm getting older now and I'm growing up, and that's a word like when I used to use it when I was younger and growing up. But Spanish and blacks, we the same. Like where I come from, we the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so to me, like that word is not derogatory when a Latino says it. And I remember like I got YouTube comments, people saying like, "Yo, how you saying nigga, yo? Like, what you mean?" Like, and you got people replying to him like, "What you talking about? Like, he's Latino." Like, we get that pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like blacks and us, we won. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people can't say that, but we definitely get that.
Do you
pass.
think there's a lot of there's
Like, for example, a black dude can't say spick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's racist. But the word nigga, if it's not ER, it's not racist. It's a term of endearment. That's my man. That's my nigga. That's my brother. You dig what I'm saying? But the word spick, that's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like the word spick is something racist. You don't hear people saying that. So I feel like...
Well, they don't say spick as a term of endearment. You amongst Latinos don't even call each other spick as a word of endearment.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like people like... Let's not get it twisted. Like there's two different words. Like they might they don't even have the same meaning. It's spelled differently. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we spell it. We don't spell it with the ER. We're not saying it like that. You know what I mean?
It's interesting. I think lately, because that's an ongoing discussion, that word. But I caught something very serious from a great writer who said if we get caught up in that word, we are going to ignore the real issues that are actually going on around it. But everyone has their own opinion on whether or not it should be said. But I think it's interesting that you said as you get older, it's affecting you a little more, because when you were younger, it was just part of the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, you know, when you get older, you know that, I mean, it's not a proper way to call somebody your brother, your man, you know what I'm saying? So I don't, like I said, I don't look at it as a racist word.
We're kings over here now, right?
I don't look at it as a racist word. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that as I get older and I'm growing up, I don't want to continue using the same words I used when I was a teenager. You know what I mean? My vocabulary changes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Everything. The women are changing and everything, obviously.